Hey guys, what's up? Roshi is here. Today we're taking a look at leveling our armoring. Now there's two ways to do this, actually potentially three. There's the brute force method, which is what you can see me doing here. I'm just buying the materials and I'm gonna go ham. The item of choice that I'm gonna be crafting is linen shoes. You can choose kind of how you want to do it. If you want to invest more money and more time, you actually can turn linen into sateen and sateen into silk and make the silk level shoes or the sateen level shoes if that's all you have. Make sure you're using silk weave for that. That actually starts to make it a little more expensive. I would do it depending on what the price of silk weave is on your server. If it's cheap, then I recommend doing that. That'll reduce how much iron and leather you need and require less materials. So basically the whole guide is make shoes, make a lot of them, make the best shoes you can if silk weave is cheap. If not, churn out linen shoes. Now I have another guide that talks about how to quick salvage. You're going to be churning out thousands of shoes to do this. So to save yourself time, hold down Control S and left click. This will let you access quick salvage and blow through all your items. Recommend repairing before you do this just to make use of some of the repair parts. Maybe if you're able to make the repair kits beforehand, because doing this guide, you're gonna fill up fast. And the other way I recommend to do it is whenever possible, you're gonna see these town board missions called plundering armaments or reaving armaments. This is going to be a quick and dirty recipe you can craft. It's going to give you XP, faction standing, town rep, gold, everything you could want, and a good chunk of armoring XP. There's also some for weaponsmithing and cooking. I actually think the cooking ones for the most part are really hard to get and the mats are expensive. But the armoring and the weaponsmithing ones, they're good to do. I grab them whenever they pop up. So that's kind of method 2. And method 3 is become the Gucci bag supplier for your company or friends or server, whichever. Go ahead and push those levels, get to 50, 100, 150 respectively, where you can make tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5 bags. Announce that you can make those bags on chat and just be like, making bags, your mats, or go ahead and farm the mats yourself. Cram out those bags and try and sell them for a profit on the market or into chat, depending on how much time you want to spend peddling your items compared to just grinding out mats. So that's kind of up to you. I consider that method 3, which is selling Gucci bags to your guild, which is pretty funny. While you're doing that method, make sure if you get the ones that are extra pockets or deep pockets, those are going to be the most sought after bag perk. So if a normal, let's say on my server, the tier 4 bags, they're selling for like, actually this is the tier 3. The tier 3 bags sell for about 1,000 a pop. You're barely making a profit on those. Same with the tier 4 bags. But if you get deep pockets, all of a sudden you can sell that bag for 200 to 300, maybe even a little more, like 600 to 700 more, and people will buy them. That slot will give you like an extra 70 to 80 storage, which really adds up. Ideally, if you're doing this and you're out there farming the linen and farming the iron and farming the rawhide, you'll get yourself a nice stack of bags in the process. I mean, this is why we're leveling armoring. We're going to go out there and get the best bags for ourselves. While you're doing that method, I recommend using star metal, layered leather, and silk whenever you're doing it. These are relatively easy to get, and will increase the encumbrance on the bag by a pretty solid amount and might make your bag stand out from other ones on the market. Now, this will be a pretty significant resource investment. The question here is about efficiency. In my opinion, since you're going to have to go out and farm faction tokens and all of that in order to make the bag, I say make the best bag possible, try and make a profit or at least break even, so that unlike with the linen shoes, this method allows you to actually break even, make a profit, and not just flush your materials down the toilet for XP. So consider that. While you're leveling, if you happen to be someone that's using cloth like I am, you'll get yourself a nice, you'll basically have a set of gear for yourself at every level. So maybe don't always just make linen shoes, churn out a few of each, get yourself some of the good gear. Interestingly, while you're out farming the materials, one thing you can do is wear harvesting gear. So there's sets of gear that there's sets of harvesting gear that's going to provide different bonuses and basically increase your chance of getting rare items. And where this comes into play is, let's say I'm skinning, there's actually some pretty decent items that you can drop, like the animal fangs or whatever, that'll increase your skinning chance, or you'll get random alchemy mats or skinning materials, rare leather. If you're wearing the harvesting gear, you'll get random rare flowers and alchemy mats, and for mining you'll get gems. So while you're out there grinding your mats, find a good iron route, toss on your mining gear. Find a good fiber route, toss on your fiber gear, and go out there, skin some wolves, skin some boars, World of Warcraft style, and wear your skinning gear. This is going to just add to your profits and help you offset that just raw gold and time you're going to need to dump into this set. Have fun crafting thousands and thousands of shoes. No amount of Gucci bag making will probably offset that need, but good luck with that. And yeah, one other tip, if you're not familiar with it, there's this website, it's called New World Maps. You can use this to track iron, track plants, track animals. So let's say I'm looking for, I've already got iron pulled up, but I can use this to kind of make my own route. So if I was at Monarch Bluffs, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go cruise down here, come up the back, wrap around, come back to town, call it a day. Or cruise through here to Everfall, then cruise around, come down to Windsward, cruise down to here, come to Cutlass, and just hit this big loop. And I'm able to find this because of the map. And then there's other options too, like you can sort by food or anything else. This is kind of an overall guide, but this is newworldmap.com. I'll throw this down in the comments, and that should be helpful for you. As always, thank you for watching, guys. This is Roshi. I'm out. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and randomly on the weekends when I can. You can find me here on YouTube or there, or hop in my Discord server and chat with me anytime. If you'd like to see any future guides from me, drop down in the comments or like and subscribe this video for more. Thanks, guys.